I say this in every Cyrax video I make, and I feel like I don't need to say it again, but I will say it again. Somehow, some way, without ever leaving his room, Cyrax has gotten even worse. You know, and in this video alone, I'm just gonna get to the message, cut and clear right here, is Cyrax needs to be in prison. Alright, this dude, like, arrest him. He really can't be allowed to be doing what he's doing, even on the internet anymore. This is a dangerous individual who, for the safety of himself and others, and you heard that right, I said himself. We're gonna get to why that is later in this video, but oh, trust me, that is a can of worms Cyrax really didn't want to open. And not only that, the events in this video, he's made a lot of deadly enemies just because of the things he's done in this video. Like, there's not even trolls anymore. It's not just the trolls. It's actually people who want this dude's head. And whether he likes it or not, he's gonna have to live with the consequences of his actions, whatever happens. And we have seen that the kind of people that Cyrax is messing around with as of late are not the kind that he really wants to be messing around with. Either way, the dude's the guy's not in exactly the best of places. And we're gonna start this video here with Cyrax getting caught yet again. You heard that right. Not only was he caught yet again talking to kids on the internet, which I'm pretty sure a lot of them were just trolls. So what happened was William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy, they collabed together, and they made the most detailed Cyrax leak ever of Discord logs and internet search history, and his dash cam too, not his dash cam, his webcam too, of him doing absolutely various awful activities on the internet. And I'm not going to show a lot of those shots in this video, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them aren't trolls. Because, you know, the ones that I think that aren't trolls, at least on their end, might actually be real victims of Cyrax. And as messed up as that is to say that someone actually fell for Cyrax, the bright side to that is that he may be getting arrested for that. If, you know, people play their cards right, which, you know how the police have been with Cyrax. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Who knows? Maybe it will. But for right now, we're going to watch Cyrax's freak out to these accusations. And, well, what he says about these accusations are that he doesn't care, and that he wants William Gloryhole to stop stealing his music. And William Gloryhole, well, he wants Cyrax to admit that he did what he did.
So, you mind telling me why it is that you think you have the motherfucking right to do what you're doing to me, man? Because you know damn well you don't own any of those goddamn songs, bro. You know that. So why do you think that I don't deserve to live a normal life and actually make money off shit that I fucking do that you and your boys fucking steal from me? Why can't you just man the fuck up and admit that you're a fucking thief, dude? I got you on both screenshot and on video, dude. So why don't you just fucking man up and admit it? You steal my shit because you don't want me to make any money because you think I don't deserve happiness. Why is that? Because you and I both know that all your shit's a fucking lie, bro. It's all a goddamn fucking lie, and you know it, dude. You know I ain't actually out here talking to kids. Y'all are just trying to do that shit to make profit off me, homeboy. That's all it fucking is. Y'all want to make money off my back for the rest of my life. Why is that? Man the fuck up and tell me why it is that you feel like you have the right to fucking use me as a fucking bartering chip to make money off me.
You're gonna shut the fuck up so I can answer you? It's because you talk to fucking children, you piece of shit.
No, the fuck I don't. Where's your proof, bitch? It's all made up.
They just dumped your logs from Discord.
Your boy.
They just dumped your logs from Discord.
Hey, boy, shut your bitch ass up, you fucking file-loving little freak. You're a bitch, boy. You're a pussy, homie.
Look who's talking.
Listen, I know how easy it is to fake Discord logs, And right here, if this was anyone else's video, they would be showing you a couple of really awful things Cyrax had sent to actual people on the internet through Discord and whatnot. And I will not be subjugating any of you to that torture. All I'm gonna say is that, trust me, those logs are just as awful as everyone else on the internet is making them out to be. But what else they leaked was his search history. And, Cyrax, why were you looking this up in particular? Like, I have it on the screen right now. Why was he looking this up? Is this what his goblin sledge is? Either way, that doesn't matter. Because what really matters next is probably one of the scummiest things Cyrax has ever done. Now, if you don't know recently, or you haven't been keeping up with the news, another lol cow recently had a very bad tragedy happen right in front of her face. And I'll be covering that in possibly tomorrow's video. And why I didn't cover it yesterday is well, because there was a big family emergency, and that's all I'm gonna tell you all. So just relax. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. If it wasn't for the cat, no one would be fine. But thank God I have a cat. Either way, I don't matter. What matters is that to give you a little context, Tofiachi's brother got shot right in front of her face. This isn't a joke or anything. And Cyrax sees this on, like, someone telling him this, and he thinks to himself, you know what? I bet I can use this for sympathy points.
I myself have been a victim of internet trolling for over 8 years. My life burned down to ruin. Nothing left is of my life. I no longer have a social life. I no longer have a job. It's hard for me to keep relationships. It's hard for me to keep friendships. And more importantly, it's hard for me to make an honest living doing something that I love. Before I was a troll, before I had become a quote-unquote lol cow to the troll community, I was a music artist. I was releasing music, doing shows every day, enjoying my life, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, and living a normal life. But today I was hanging out with one of my best friends who is basically like my little brother. And I took a break from working on music to work on some artwork. When he sent me a message saying, dude, you need to see this. Something serious is going on. And I could tell by the tone of his voice when he spoke to me that he was devastated. A young girl who is a victim of internet bullying, or as they call it, internet trolling, by the name of Tofiachu. Her brother was shot and killed this morning by a bunch of internet trolls that wanted to see her suffer.
Now, I want to take an official statement right from the official police report of the incident. The person who did this horrible act to Tofia is not only dead, but he wasn't even involved in any way, shape, or form in trolling her at all. It was a carjacking gone wrong. And the way he tries to spin it into being, trying to make the trolls look bad and all that, Cyrax, you are scum. You cannot be comparing internet trolls to someone who took the life of someone's brother right in front of their face. Alright, I know I keep saying that and all, but a lot of people are going to get mad at me for the comments right now, and I'm just going to make my position on this very clear. I'm allowed to have empathy for people that I don't like, too. It is a really horrible thing for Tofia to have seen that happen right in front of her face, and I feel really bad for her. There's going to be a video coming out soon on the poor girl, and a lot of people aren't going to like it. But either way, that's not the point I'm trying to make here. The point is, Cyraxx, you cannot be using this kind of tragedy for your own sympathy on the internet. This is one of the things. Combined with what I showed you earlier, you know, his Discord getting leaked. This is actually getting him sent death threats. Now, I don't want to be the guy to say that you shouldn't do this, because it should be obvious that you should not be sending people death threats on the internet. But it's one of the things that Cyraxx has done recently that has been getting him sent these kinds of messages. And you know what? This is a Cyraxx video. It's a video on a lolcow. You know, let's. I'm gonna get back up to the happy side. So we got to see Cyraxx's PC get destroyed live on stream.
What happened was he didn't want to pay up. You know, Carlos said that. Tried to defend me, you know, he's taking advantage of me and all that.
Yeah.
Dallas and Stokes started arguing with each other. And in fact, that Stokes was yelling and talking to Dallas. He got upset because that's his friend. Dallas was like, man, I told you it's pretty much over with. And they kind of went back and forth. And then that's when Sean was just fed up.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is popping, huh? They're placing viruses in my shit.
I want to also mention in this part right here, not only did his PC get destroyed, his Xbox also got bricked. And might I say, the way his Xbox got bricked was really brilliant. So someone sent Cyraxx a brand new controller, because I don't know what happened to his previous Xbox controller, but what they did was they had hidden a bricking device in the controller in a way that no one would have noticed it. And now, after I've looked at how they did it, I want to be frank, I wouldn't have noticed it either. And sure as shit, Cyraxx would not have noticed that either way. So yeah, Cyraxx for a few days, he didn't have anything. He really did not have anything to go to upload onto the internet with at all. And he had to actually get a new buy a new install of Windows. and listen, I'm a Linux guy. I haven't used Windows in a long time. I don't know what the price of Windows is right now, but of a Windows install is right now, but I'm pretty sure it can't be very, you know, cost savings ish. And another thing that happened right after this was Cyraxx booted up a live stream, and he made it very clear on this live stream what his goal was. It was to free Palestine. Cyraxx was going to be the one to stop what was happening there to the people of Palestine. And I shouldn't be laughing at this, but not only do the pro-Israel people get mad at Cyraxx for this and started sending him death threats. But then a lot of pro-Palestine people, they all they had to do was literally search up who Cyraxx was, and they started sending him death threats too. I don't condone doing this, by the way. Alright, I really don't, but it just goes to show how one really bad dude can just bring people who hate each other together to really to hate on Cyraxx. It's certainly a moment that's happening in history right now, folks. And there's other funny stuff too. Cyraxx made a video claiming he was the new troll hunter, and showed off how and claimed to show some self-defense techniques off that were really bad ones too. And I'm not gonna be showing that here because frankly I don't have time for that in this video. and you might as well look those up on your own too. But that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you all tomorrow with one of the saddest lolcow videos I have ever had to make. Join my Discord server. It's linked in the description below. There's also a video called "Who is Cyraxx and What Did He Do?" by a man called Base Shaman. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, and just remember, you're probably not Cyraxx. And you're probably never going to be in as bad a position that Cyraxx is in.